I'm satisfied.
Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. If you're new here and have never seen my face before, my name is Natalie. Please click that subscribe button down below. I would absolutely love to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to be filming 10 healthy habits you should do every day to be more successful, more productive, happier, healthier. Anyway, that's pretty much enough said. Let's just get on into the video. So the first habit is drink a cup of water when you wake up. Obviously when you sleep, that's like 8 hours without any hydration. I think it's super important that when you wake up you drink water so that you're getting like more moisture in you after 8 hours roughly of, you know, not having any moisture coming in. But I definitely recommend doing this like before breakfast or during your breakfast. I usually do it before, right when I wake up. It just leaves you feeling so much more refreshed and just like ready to tackle the day. So I definitely recommend this. Obviously water is so good for you, so this will make you a lot healthier and you'll probably just feel happier. Anyways, speaking of water, I definitely need some, so perfect time to have a drink. The next habit is to wash your face every morning and night. Obviously, skincare is super important, and if you don't have a skincare routine, I highly recommend getting one, even if you don't have acne, because it's super important to wash your face and get rid of any nasties off your face, and also moisturizing and all that is super important. So even if you have perfectly clear skin, get yourself a skincare routine. But it's super important to do it every day so that you actually see results and that you're actually looking after your skin properly. In my opinion, I think it's best to do it twice a day, one in the morning, one at night, because then you're like getting the most out of your skincare routine. Also, when I wake up, I feel like my face is just like gross from sleeping, even though I washed my face at night and then all I did was sleep. But for some reason, sleep just makes me feel gross and I need to like wash my face. I don't know what it is. But anyway, get a skincare routine and do it every morning and night and you'll see some great results in your skin, and also you'll just feel better, more energized, more ready to tackle the day. I just realized my tips are kind of out of order. I should put them in chronological order, but oh well, it's a bit late. So the next tip is to wake up early. I'm not saying you have to get up at 4 a.m. before the sun's even up, but I personally love getting up early and I love having like a massive day ahead of me where I have all this time to tackle the day. Even if I don't have specific tasks that need to be done, I will still get up early just to be up earlier. Is that weird? Probably. Also, I'm not saying don't miss out on sleep, because that is super important. Make sure you're getting enough sleep for your age group, but like you don't have to unnecessarily sleep in. You know what I mean? I definitely don't sleep in. Like I get up at like 7:30 on weekends because I don't know. I just like getting up early. I guess that's probably a good thing to be a morning person, because if you're not a morning person, you would probably struggle a lot, but I literally don't. I love getting up, so I guess I should be grateful for that. But getting up early is definitely a healthy habit that will just give you so much more time in the day to be more productive, and also you won't feel as lazy like if you sleep in. So definitely recommend getting up early, whether that's to do homework, exercise, plan for the day, anything like that. Just get up early, set an alarm and get up. My next habit is make a list of things you need to do. I love making lists. I don't necessarily make lists like on a piece of paper. I make them in my diary and then I like tick off things I have done. I just think it's so satisfying to tick the boxes when you finish things. Making lists is something that will help you be so much more productive every single day if you make a list every single day. Did that make sense? Sometimes I say things and then like my brain later is like, wait, did that make sense? That just happened just then. I hope it made sense. Basically, if you make a list, you'll have a visual representation of everything you need to do, which means you won't forget anything, but you also see when you need to do things. Also, I recommend putting times that you need to do something by. So if there was like a homework assignment I had to do, I would be like, complete homework assignment before 5 p.m. for an example. Basically, setting a time frame for these tasks means that you're more likely to do it, whereas if you just say do your homework assignment, you might procrastinate it, and then by the time it gets to nighttime, you might be like, hey, I'll just do that tomorrow. So definitely make a list and write down the times so that you stick to it and you don't forget anything. Just do it. And it's also really satisfying to cross off things once you've done them. My next habit is to exercise every day. 1 hour is recommended for my age group. But if you can't do that, try to do at least half an hour. And if you can't do half an hour, try adding little bits of exercise over a week. So on day 1, maybe do 10 minutes. Then on day 2, do 20 minutes. Day 3, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, etc. until you reach an hour or however much you want to do. And also, if possible, do this exercise outside so that you can get some fresh air and just be in nature. Obviously, anyone knows that exercise is super good for you. It releases endorphins, which makes you feel better about yourself, and it's just really good for your physical health, your mental health, and like obviously your learning and stuff. It can really improve your learning and your sleep. So exercise just makes you feel amazing, and that's like enough said. Like, exercise is amazing. I've been recently trying to reach an hour a day. It's like a school thing, like a assignment task. But I personally also want to do it for myself because I find it really hard sometimes to do an hour of exercise because I get really tired or like I get really bored just doing it for an hour straight. So I've been really trying to work towards that. I definitely recommend doing an hour if you can, because I've done it for the past like 3 days in a row and I feel amazing. My next bit of advice is spend time with your loved ones, whether that be family, friends, pets, just everyone in your life that you love. Being around other people is obviously an amazing thing. Just like being able to interact with people. I don't know. I find that so cool. Am I weird? Yes, I think we all know that by now. I feel like sometimes if I'm by myself for a very long period of time, I'll just get so stuck in my own thoughts. And that can be like really unhealthy sometimes. So being with other people for me just helps me get like back on track. And I'm just a people person. Like, I have to be around people all the time. I mean, it benefits me, but it also benefits the other people because like they feel loved and they feel appreciated. And just like spending time with people, they know that you want to be spending time. I actually can't talk today. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that when you spend time with other people, they feel appreciated because you're putting your time towards spending time with them. This isn't going well. This isn't going well for me. Moving on. Let's move on. My next habit is to invest your time in self-care. Now, I know self-love and self-care is often like looked down upon because it's just, why can't I speak today? Because it's seen as being self-absorbed or like vain. And I definitely disagree with that because that's completely wrong. Like, you've got to love who you are and you've got to invest time into looking after yourself because your body is your home and, you know, you're stuck with yourself for your entire life. So you've definitely got to love yourself. Let me know if you want me to make a video about self-love in the comments down below because I feel like that would be a really great video and it's like a massive topic these days. So if you want to see that video, let me know in the comments down below, and also give this video a big thumbs up, and I may just film a video about self-love. I was going to say it's irrelevant, but it's not. But it's not related to this video that much. What is with me today? I honestly don't know. But it's super important every day to put time aside to look after yourself, whether that be journaling, writing about your day, doing a face mask, doing your skincare routine, things like that. Like, it's super important to put time towards looking after yourself. I feel like a lot of the time I'm not really thinking about myself because I'm thinking about like other people, and then I have to remember, oh, like, I'm still important too, you know? Just remember that. in the midst of your busy day, just remember to do a face mask, you know. My next habit is to do a social media detox. I need to actually take on my own advice and do that. I feel like my phone is always within arm's reach of me, and that's like probably not a good thing, but I think it's super important every single day to take breaks from social media and actually be in the real world. I'm saying this as I'm filming a YouTube video, don't come at me, but we just get so absorbed in Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, don't tell anyone, that I feel like we don't live in the real world as much, which is actually kind of a scary thing when you think about it. So I feel like every day it's really important to detox away from that and just get away from that. So even if it's like, I don't know, 10 minutes and then maybe work your way up to an hour. I really want to try and do that this year because I spend so much time on this dang phone that I forget sometimes to live in the real world. I feel like if you're not on social media for like a certain time every day, you would just feel like free. So I think that's super important to remember to do that every day and make it a habit, not like a chore. My next habit is to read or learn something new. Obviously, we're always constantly learning, but reading and like learning something new every single day is like so good for the plasticity of your brain. Sorry, I'm doing psychology at school at the moment. don't just ignore me. But so I was sitting in psychology the other day and we were doing juggling. I kind of know how to juggle, but I haven't perfected it yet. But our teacher was saying juggling is like one of the best skills because your two hemispheres of your brain have to interact a lot, and that's like really good for your brain. So I definitely want to try and learn juggling. And I'm also like teaching myself the ukulele at the moment, which is like also really good for your brain. So I think it's just really important to like pick up a skill or read a lot just to constantly keep yourself learning and keep your brain active, because that helps you like live longer, I guess, because you're using your brain a lot more. It's also really good because you feel really satisfied when you've like achieved something. So definitely picking up a new skill, learning a new skill and reading every single day is really good for you, and it just makes you feel amazing. So I definitely, that's probably one of the biggest ones in this list. So try it out, it's really great. My ukulele was like $30 from JB Hi-Fi, so weird flex, but okay. And my last bit of advice is turn off your phone half an hour to an hour before going to sleep. So I'm sure we're all guilty of laying in our beds, using our phones right before we go to sleep. But that is actually really bad for you. And then if you wake up in the morning and you're like, why am I so tired? Oh, I had such a bad sleep last night. Well, you did that to yourself. That's so brutal, but like it's true. Basically, the blue light in your phone tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, and then your brain doesn't produce melatonin, which is the chemical that helps you sleep. I know psychology. Anyways, so basically if you're using your phone right before you go to bed, you're diminishing your sleep quality a lot. And like half an hour isn't even that long when you think about it. So just get off your phone, and trust me, you will see massive improvements, because I've seen massive improvements in how I feel. So just do it. Anyways, that's pretty much the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope this video helped you out, and if you do try any of these habits, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to my channel. The button is down below. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. God bless. Bye.